What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Iccy Showw interview. 549 interviews I've done. Give this special guest from Jamaica to Boston 617 a second to get on him. We will start the Iccy Showw. If you want to be a guest, I'm booking until April, so inbox me and I'll let you know the dates I have available. So what's going on? Happy Saturday. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. My condolences to anyone that has lost anyone. God bless everyone. Let's get it. 2023 is here. Salute to everyone that performed last night. Great audience. The next interview after today is on the 12th. And then the list goes on. I got African Born Music. He'll be on the Iccy Showw next week. Stay tuned. It's exclusive interview. Shout out to League of Mob Entertainment, Aloe Baby, everybody. Let's get it. So I'm gonna give him a few minutes. I was running a little bit late, so it's only respect to him that I give it to him the extra minutes. So if you want to be a guest, also Tuesdays is Bible studies, children friendly. It's about 15-20 minutes long, children friendly, like I said. And shout out to RJ taking over his mama's show on that. So stay tuned on the Cooker Show is coming back. I got a lot of demand on that. Just, you know, how life is. You have to handle in order which way it goes. So give him a second to get on here and we will start this Iccy Showw. Put your area codes where you're tuning in so I can give you guys a shout out if you're internationally, local. Did you get the request? I sent it to you. You should have it in your notifications. Shout out to your boy Nice, 4 Railroad Square, Haverhill, Massachusetts. Let them know the Iccy Showw sent you. You can get custom gear, stickers, banners. They do decals for the cars. So make sure you go check them out. Did you get the, it should be in your notifications. I sent it to you. Alright, so I just sent him another notification. See if he gets it. If you want to be a guest, like I said, just inbox me. I'll let you know the dates I have available. I'm looking for my book, but my book's over there. I would let you know what the April dates are available. I think there's 6 available dates in April. So if you're interested, let me know. Also, I'm going to be, I got to start filming for a movie. So, the Iccy Showw days are going to start changing a little bit. It's not going to be 6 days a week. It's going to have to get cut down. But, you know, we're still going to be around. So, you know, we're not giving up on the Iccy Showw. We've been here 5 years this June. I'm doing the Iccy Showw 5-year anniversary party. I'm providing free lunch to everyone that comes out. So it's going to be great churn up. Also, it's my birthday that month. So, you know, shout out to DJ Drunk. His birthday was yesterday. So we're going to give him a couple of minutes. We're just going to give him a couple of minutes to get on here. Definitely. Shout out to M Styles with her keychains. Her merch. For real. That's a great idea. I'm trying to get it. That's one of the dopest keychains I ever seen an artist provide. And that's coming from a manager's point of view. So definitely salute, salute. So let's see what he said. He was on 8 minutes. All right, so just bear with us. We're having some technical difficulty. I'm trying to get the artist on here, so bear with me. Shout out to the Bruins in Boston. Salute, salute. They're getting faster. Faster, faster. Definitely faster. I sent you another invite. It says add. Go.
Good evening.
Hey, hi. Welcome to the Iccy Showw.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming on. This is interview 549 interviews I've done. And this is Careous from Jamaica. So salute.
Thank you. Thank you again.
Well,
I feel, by the way, how is your evening going?
good, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for rescheduling to tonight. Yesterday, my work schedule was crazy, so that was my fault, the reason why we didn't do the interview. So I just want to put that out there. And thank you for being understanding. How is your day going?
So far, my days have been going great. Couldn't have been any better. But thanks for asking also, and everything happened for a reason.
Right.
I do believe in that. So there was no rush. Once you say you have something come up and you had to reschedule, I would accommodate to your schedule because I'm very elated to be on such a decorative platform.
Thank you.
And this would be my first interview, so I'll
Hey.
wait for it.
I love the first ones. I love when they're their first interview. It's more exciting because the people that weren't following you, they'll
Yeah.
start to follow you, knowing your background now, even if they don't know you. So welcome to your first interview.
Yes. Yes. Thank you again.
You're very welcome. So what made you start to get into this industry?
Um, Music is it's a part of me. I would say it go back from in school. We used to play beat our decks like we're sitting at school for rhythm. Let's like beat it like the drum, and then we start to rock to it, and then we start to make sound to it. So I would say around the age of 15, 14, those time I started doing it. Me and a couple of friends, and so that's where it's all started. But I believe music was always in us from way back.
Definitely, you feel it in your soul
Yes,
when people hear it.
it's for me is the way our music is influential. Put it this way: if you want to teach something to a child, a baby, if you put it in a music form, the baby gets it immediately.
Right.
So with even my daughter, what I try to teach her stuff, I do it in musical form, and quick she started singing onto it, and then she learned it.
That's awesome, definitely. And how old is she?
7.
Amazing. God bless, definitely. The kids of the future. So, God bless, definitely.
Yes.
Uh, it's amazing. I homeschooled my young son, and it was the best thing. I suggest if you can homeschool your kids for preschool, first grade, I recommend it definitely because you know they observe more from us than strangers. And if you have 30 kids in one room and they're trying to ask, oh, how do we do that? Some kids learn faster, slower than others. There's nothing wrong with that. But to have 30 kids or more in a classroom, it's hard for these kids to understand and learn.
I definitely understand, and you're right. Some kids are faster learner. Some kids can just learn by you saying something, but some kids have to do practical to get it. So, as you mentioned, that since COVID hit was 2000, my 2020, that was a year. My daughter was not into school as that yet. So from then she started homeschool. So she actually still homeschooling now. So we have like more one-on-one with her.
That's
So it's
awesome.
personal, yes.
That's awesome. Keep it going as much as you can. I wish we had the option of, doing the homeschool or having our kids in the public. You know, I know to interact with other kids is a good thing, but with all these diseases happening around the world, we create our babies and we're like their wings. We don't want nothing to happen to them. And, it's hard because, it's the law. They have to go to school, and it's
Yes,
like we don't really have a say in certain things in their life when we create them.
they definitely understand. You're right. When they go out, they definitely can. The environment, the whole environment and the community is a part of anyone. And they have to have that rougher side to them too. So it's, as they say, it's the community and the environment. Everyone helped to do the development.
Right,
But
right.
that first part of those years that's so gentle, it should be in on the mom alone
Yes.
and
I,
the parent, yeah, the parent and the family. Yes,
Yes, I totally agree. Either the mother or the father.
yeah.
I think that's and it's a bond too. Um, you know, of the parent to the child, and I think that's important, especially when they get nervous going to school. We do too. But I think the schools are just overwhelmed with all the children, and there's not enough teachers to teach our children now. I think it's overwhelming.
You are definitely correct. I remember when I bring my daughter one time to daycare, she was going there, and I used to drop her when I'm going to work. And one morning, I dropped her, and I was about to go, and she started crying, and she hold on to me, because I put her down, and I was left her with the teacher, and I was going, and she hold on to my leg, and she was like, "No, Daddy, don't leave me here." She was crying, I mean, tears from her eyes, and I could never leave her. I just had to take her. And then her mom come the other day after, and the teacher tell him, "Oh, she's always gonna be taking advantage of her dad because she cry her tears, and her dad have to just take her with her." But she was like just 3 years old, and I couldn't leave her crying like that. So I take her back home. I take her home with me. So though,
Smart. You did the right thing. Sometimes they can't tell us because they still don't understand life. So when a child's crying so much, that might be a reason, I feel comfortable with my dad and I'm gonna cry to my dad so I don't stay with those people. So you did
yeah,
the right thing. Definitely did. And no matter if anybody says wrong, the Iccy Show said you did the right thing because I would have did the same exact thing, especially at 3 years old. Come on,
yeah.
that's so back to you. Let's get we got the children involved on this interview, and I usually don't bring the children, but you brought your daughter up, and I love talking about the children because they are the future. So thank you. That means a lot to me. And now, where do you see yourself in the next year in this industry?
So I'm looking to for growth. So even though I started out at a early age in doing music, getting to love it, because I more love the music than anything else. I love it because it's a part of me. But for me, I just started recording. So I would say, yeah, for recording like and release music, it's like I would say a good 5 months now.
Wow.
I'm pretty new in there, so I'm looking forward to the growth to
Yeah.
see how, because I noticed my first recording and even to my fourth single now, I hear myself and I sound totally different. And
Mm.
and that's the growth alone within me. So I know there's I can't judge and say where I'm gonna be and I will not hear in it because I know I'm developing musical wise.
Right.
But for like to say, oh, maybe you're gonna be doing shows and all those things, I'm open for anything. So it's a possibility anything can happen, but I'm open for the best. I would say that way.
Definitely, definitely. Now, what made you take so long to record when you started to be in at 15 in the music industry, and now when you got older to record? Was it that you couldn't get to a recording studio, or were you just nervous?
No, that's really a good question. So I was in Jamaica when I was at that tender age. So when I was around 24, I started pushing harder. But then we were going to like a lot of shows. They call it stage show in Jamaica. A lot of events. So we perform and those things. But I would say it's not that easy to get that break. But we're going to shows, events, and we're all over trying to get that one break. Didn't come. I perform on there was a thing they call JCDC in Jamaica. It's like a big show. They keep it on our Independence night, and I perform one song, and I remember when I finished singing the song, and I turned around to walk off the stage. The personnel that gave me the mic and called me up and introduced me, they were like, "Oh my God, that song is good." So I actually recorded that same song last week Sunday. So, uh, but the break, I'm going back to the break. So that's in that tender age when I was in Jamaica. I came to America, and for 10 long years, I didn't do no music at all. 10, 15, 10, 12 years, no music at all. It's like when I first came here, I used to sing my song, but that's about it. But that was just to myself. So like every time I'm like, I'll be like traveling on the train and I'll be singing quietly in myself. I'm like reciting, going over my songs, but I just never do anything else to it. So I came here, I started learning things new again, and it was like a totally different world. So
Oh
now
yes.
I get to learn America now. So now this music side is coming out again. That's how I feel.
That's awesome. That's a great story too, because it's natural, and it's like you went through the struggle to fulfill your career, which you really wanted to do. And salute to you, definitely. Shout out to Jamaica. Shatas is my favorite movie. Everybody that knows me knows that's my favorite movie. I was disappointed when they turned around and changed it to part two, because everybody they do you're familiar with Shatas, right?
Yes,
The movie. So,
yes, I know the movie. Yes,
so part two, everybody that was in one died except for one dude, and then it's like it starts all over again. But it's like when movies have the sequence of a part one to a part two, sometimes it's better just to leave it at number one. Like Home Alone, the kids' movie Home Alone, they
yeah,
went to four, and it's a different actor, and it throws it all off when you should have stayed with the same actor or just end it. People don't understand that.
yes,
Salute.
yeah.
We got Canada in the building.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see her. Salute Canada. I see.
Donna, she put this interview together.
Oh, I see. She wearing the Jamaican flag too.
Yes,
Oh, salute Dana.
definitely, definitely.
So let. I know I shouldn't be asking you a question because you're the one who interviewed me. So you've been to Jamaica before?
No, I would love to go to Jamaica. I would love to go to Jamaica. I don't have my passport. I'm afraid of flying, so I only like to fly close by. Um, and I've been to Aruba, but it was only 4 hours on the plane. And Aruba was beautiful. I've been to Bahamas, I've been to Florida.
Okay.
But Jamaica's one of my bucket list places to go, definitely.
Oh, you better get that passport, because I'm telling you now, you're the first person to have me interview. So, you know, when I'm going to Europe, we're not going to leave you off the team. So you better get that passport ready. I'm telling you.
All right, all right. I take it up on that. Definitely, definitely, salute, definitely. Now, how many people are upon your team?
So this is a one man team right now. Careous is a one-man team. So everything is I wrote the music, I released the music, and everything is through Careous production. So it's a one-man team. It's me.
Self-made. I love that. I'm self-made too. So, much respect to you. It's hard to be self-made. So, and then your team will come around as you get more into it. I've been in the music industry since 2007, and doing uh, different things, from being a manager, promoter, you name it, hosted nightclubs, and it's crazy because I see, when I listen to your music, I can feel it. And I know when you perform at a show, the crowd goes crazy. You're that type of person to get the crowd going.
Yes, yes, definitely. I say I love this music. Is I'm not just doing this because I want to be famous or nothing, but for me, musician, we are teachers. So when you write a song, you're gonna have to think about what this song is gonna do for someone. Is this song is gonna pick that person up? Is this song gonna make this person get really happy? Is this song gonna make this person dance? Those are the idea that I put about when I write my songs. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick up some people now. So this is a song I'm gonna write to. I'm gonna motivate them. So we're teachers. So I can only be a light for me. I can't really say I want to tell people how to live their life. That's their life. But I want to be an example for me. So I choose to use my words correctly. The way I use them, I choose to use my words in that way. So I know I'm a teacher and I'm a role model. People's gonna look up to you. So even the greatest teacher, they started from in the classroom, and there was a teacher before them. So I know how impactful the music is. As I say, in music is the biggest thing out there. In everything is a music. So that's the way I feel. So you're gonna get the passion out of me because I write it. That purposely wrote that song because I know I want to pick someone up, or I want to make someone dance, or what this music is gonna do for someone. That's how I think about it.
That's awesome, definitely. Especially for weddings and baby showers and birthday parties, you want music that they will play, so there won't be violence, and people want to get up and dance, and that's amazing.
Yes, yes.
Now, did you ever think about doing maybe like a children's album?
Well, so far, there's a lot of idea flirt in my mind that way. I try to be with my daughter. I try to be funny with her, with musical way, and I always have some songs that I make for her, and I make one of her favorite songs from her. I say she's a mermaid. She's actually love it. She always sing that song. So, and I know she remember the words all the way. So sometimes we're going on a long drive, she'll be singing that song. So I know if I put my mind to it, I can do it.
I think you should. I really feel like, how you're like a mentor for the children for the future, and how you said that you're like a teacher, and it's true. Especially in that type of career, and when your daughter sees what you're doing, but she can sing the song, that means other children would like that song. If you see, your daughter is the, how do you say it? She's the one that gave it the fly to go, because if she can remember your song, that means another child can remember your song.
Yes, yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. It's you know what? I don't want to bring her up again, but I was practicing a song, and we're driving and we're coming home. I think we went to the park and we're coming back home, and I was playing the beat. and I was singing, and when I got home, I get out the car, turn the car off, and we got out. I open the door for her, and I take her out. I totally in a different mood now. It was like around 6 o'clock, so I know we're safe where we are, but I take her out. So I'm a parent now. Open the door, take her out, and I say, "Come on," and then she's singing the song. But because I turned the beat off, I finished singing the song. It was a new song. It was a
Oh,
new song, and she's singing it in the same tone. That time it caught me right there, and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So that's when I know, yes, the,
yes, 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 definitely. So she's definitely gonna have some type of talent into the music. If she's already learning at her age, um,
yes,
and the younger they are, that's the best way to get it absorbed in them. And that's why I thought of a children's book. And I'm not a book. I
album,
apologize. Album.
yes,
And it could be like 10 songs. It doesn't mean it needs to be like 20 songs or anything like that. It could be 10, dedicated to the children or something positive for the children. And you might, you could do it ages to like a kindergarten age or, and then you could see how that goes. And then you could do something for the teenagers and, keep on going up the ladder, something like that. A little bit different. Food for
yes.
thought, just a little bit something.
I like the idea. I like the idea. So I'll put the perspective together for this project. I
No,
like it.
no, definitely. And you have to come back on the Iccy Show and get an interview and promote it. Definitely.
Yes, yes, yes.
Definitely. Now, do you use pen and paper when you do write your songs, or do you use the cell phones?
So before in Jamaica, I used to use the pen and paper because even when I migrate to here, I did take my notepad that I had my songs in.
Yeah.
But since I come here, I don't write anymore with my writing because I use a computer for writing so much at work. So I'm always typing away. So I say, so once I get the music, sometime it come to me, the music come to me by itself without a beat.
Oh,
So
wow.
most time when they come to me like that, the first thing to me is to catch the melody.
Yes.
So it's
Yes.
based on how it come to me. So I grab my phone for the melody because the writing is not gonna get the melody. You write the words and then you can't find the melody again, so it's gone. So I voice note my melody and then I lock it there. So if I have the first two lines, that's it. Don't worry. I'm at work. I come to me. I voice note that, and it's all good. So
Oh,
now
wow.
when I ready to go back, if even a week or two ago after, I may get the next line and then I put it there. And then from there, after I get the first part and I know where it's going, no, then I use the pen to put it together. No, cause now I'm started thinking deeper about it. So once I get that first two line, I know the tone of what I'm doing, so then I can use the pen.
Wow, that's amazing. A lot of artists can't do that, so that's talent right there.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Definitely. What is the best advice you've been given during your career?
What's the best advice I was given?
Yes.
Um, musically or as in general?
In general, in this career, like towards your music career.
To, so towards my music career is to inspire. It also helps to inspire to show love, to
Mhm.
show love, and to unite people together, bring people together.
I love
So
that.
yes, if my name is actually Carey, as I Maria Carey, Carey.
Yes, yes.
But when I was going to school, we have a crew of guys that was young. We're in we call it early age school in Jamaica. So we were like around. We started going to that school like around 7 till 15. So we had a set of guys that we're all friends together. We're still friends today. We are in different part of the world. Some is in England, some is in Jamaica, some is still in the Caribbean, other part of the Caribbean. But we still remain as friends because those bonds that you started out with never go away. It's like it's just life is like a circle. You go around and come right back around. So
Yes, yes,
that's why you have to be careful what you do in life because something that you encounter is it's gonna come right back around. So do good and good will follow. That's it, the method too.
yes.
So that name, how that name came on me, I'm not trying to divert. We had a crew, it's called the ABC crew. So the first guy in it was Ali Ranks. He's in Canada now. He's doing music also.
Okay, okay.
And then I have a next friend that his name was Blessed. And then my name come along and my name was Carey. So my friend, because I'm so caring, so nice, my friend said, oh, you need to name Careous. So I had that name from I was like 10, 12.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
So
That's I like it. That's dope. I never had someone tell me, like it's interesting, like how your name came. So I like it.
yeah, so thank you. So that's why, and I'm very caring person. So they tell me, hey, you need to go and spread the love in the music. So that's what I would say. My best advice so far is so I know when I utter something, it's gonna be clean and pure. That's I try to do that. And even the other day, I'm being honest, someone is telling me, man, you're going to have to come tougher with some songs because you never know when someone is going to try to shake you up. So, I mean, musically, no, nothing else. Musically, it's like, man, when you get that shine,
Yeah.
people's going to try to knock you from your perch. So you're going to have something on the rough side over there. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
So I'm started penciling those and put it down right there,
That's
to be honest. So
that,
yeah,
that's amazing. And you guys still stay connected?
yeah, yeah, we all are connected still, and a couple of us musical. The guy Ali Ranks is musical. So he's in Canada. He's doing a lot of music over there too, and we all still connected. Yes.
That's amazing. And we got Canada on the building. Donna's from Canada right here, right now.
Yeah, I saw that. I think she said there was some lot of snow over the couple of weeks back.
I'm trying to see. There's a lot of people tuning in. Salute to everybody tuning in tonight. Much love and respect to all of you. From Toronto, New Jersey, Boston. Much love and respect to everybody. Definitely. Jamaica, definitely. Now, would you like to come up with your clothing line?
I I would say anything is possible. Anything is possible. So I do actually. I wouldn't say I wouldn't put a no to anything. I'm open for anything in music, but I didn't think that far ahead to say I want to come up with it ASAP. But it's gonna be in the works.
Definitely. I
Yeah,
can see you're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. I met a Spanish artist. He got an award about last year. I went about 6 months ago, and he was here from Mexico, and he got an award. And I was proud of him because I didn't know of him until I actually was in the elevator with him, and then he starts singing. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. We're both in the elevator. He's with his security. And I seen him with the big award, and I was like, "Oh, you just got that?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, I got a podcast." And he's like, I was so proud of him. Like I asked him for a picture with him and things like that, and he was shocked because a lot of people don't want to see you succeed when like certain countries, if they see someone, you know, making a difference in for instance, like if I'm from a different country and I'm trying to make myself better, and I'm trying to be in this industry. but a lot of people might hate on it because they're seeing you happy, they're seeing you making it, and you know they're gonna be like, yo, you forgot about us. And you know it can be tough. And the reason why I say that is because like I've been in this industry since 2007. So, and I'm a positive person. I changed the negative into a positive. So I'm like you, and I love what you want to do. So on that note, what I was saying about doing maybe like a tour to the elementary schools, if you come out with that album,
Yes.
that would be something dope to do.
That's a good. As I told you before, it was a good idea, because you said my daughter was like the person that pushing it first to say yes. Give that's a thumbs up basically
Yeah.
when she sings it. So that's a good idea. I never thought of it like that, but you gave me a brilliant idea by telling me that right now, and I know it's there in me. I can actually do it. So
I
I
believe. When's your birthday, if you don't mind me asking the month?
um April.
What's your sign? A
Aries.
Taurus?
Aries.
Aries. Oh, because I'm 2 days before, I'm a Gemini, but I'm 2 days before a Cancer, and people say, so Aries, you think like me. That's why I was trying to figure it out.
I see.
That's dope, definitely. You know, I see you coming, being a mentor for the children in the future. You know, when the teens, you know, unfortunately these kids are younger and younger in the streets, but I could see you being a mentor, a strong person that's been through hell and hell water, and make a difference for them. And how you were willing to do an album for the children, that you know that's powerful. A lot of people don't want to do that. I bring it to a lot of artists' attention about doing it if
Yeah.
I feel that you know they could make a difference in this world. Like you say, we're teachers, and I think that's very important. And you know, a lot of artists will say, no, that's not for me, no, that's not for me. But who is gonna teach our children if we don't show them how to do it? Like I put my son, if I don't know if you're familiar with I have 5 different shows. I have a Bible studies on Tuesday, and it's for the children, and it's about 10-15 minutes long, and I have my son read from the Bible, um to let him get a feel for what mom does when mom's on the road, or mom's doing this for the show. Sometimes I'm an actress too, so I have to film for movies, so I'm on the road a lot. So I want my son, I got a 12-year-old, so I want him to understand what this is, and maybe teaching them this young, they can already, what we do. People go to college, so they pay a lot of money to go to college. So if we interact with children young, if we're in this industry, I think it will make a positive income outcome for the next generation, which would be our children, if it makes sense. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Yes. So when you start a change, something, when you instill something, you're gonna see the impact years down the road. As they would say in Jamaica, when the leaf fall in the water, like a leaf fall off a tree and go in the water, it doesn't rot in the same day. It take over a period of time for that leaf to be deteriorated.
Oh,
So when we put up these steps now, is to better for the further generation down the
yeah.
line. But at least if we're not around, we know we set the right thing in perspective, so we know we can smile even though we're not here, and we move on to something else. We can smile because we know we create a legacy for the better off of our development as in humanity.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
thing. Yes.
Yes. I truly believe in that. And I brought my son. I did a tour, it will be 2 years ago. And I brought my son with me on my tour when I was back in New Hampshire. And I brought him on the radio station. I let him experience things so he can decide, because his father is also in the industry.
Yeah.
So by having parents, either one parent or two, it doesn't matter, least he can understand the direction, or her, like your daughter, which would, see my dad, she's following every word. For a 7-year-old to follow a word to word, that means that's like, Nicki Minaj. The young teeny bops follow her because she makes, she makes them feel good.
Yeah.
And, you will make I feel like the younger generation, and like I said, do it as elementary, then go to middle school, and then go to high school. And think about it. Those people are going to follow you as you climb it.
You go. Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yes,
know,
I
because
see.
they already grabbed to you when they were younger. Then they're gonna follow you to the next generation, and then you're positive. So I feel like if we have a lot more people out there with the industry, instead of talking about killing this, killing that, I feel like we can make a difference. And people don't understand. Like when I say that, I really mean it. Like, we're the teachers, and I always say that exactly what you said when you started it. That's why when you brought your daughter up in the interview, like I said, I usually don't bring children up, but you brought her up, and I respect it. She's your life, and you're trying to make a difference for the future for her. And 100%, I give you um approval of the Iccy Show, for real. It's hard to do. How do you become a dad, work, and do the music? Is it hard to do?
So the work. So you have to have a what do you say, work life balance.
Mhm.
So it's very demanding, the way to manage all of those prospects, and then you have to do the work in the day, be a dad throughout the day, and then when the evening and when they finish the school, and then the park get they playing their activity, and then it's bedtime, then the music kick in, and then
Yeah.
the music, so the music is back till in the morning. So sometimes you may sleep a little late because you may working on something or you're listening to another beat, but that's the everyday of it. But it just have to be, you have to have priorities, that know your goals and what you have to accomplish each day and the month, and then in turn you have like a goal, not an unrealistic goal, but a goal that you can achieve. So just stay disciplined. I think discipline is the best word to use. Just stay disciplined and consistent.
Yes, yes. And we need a lot more people like yourself and myself, to think like that. Our children are the future. So if we don't teach them, we don't want strangers teaching them on everything. So if we can make them, learn instead of having the technology in front of their face 24/7, like get rid of that. Like bring family time, bring, you know Sunday dinners back. We're the ones to do that. Unfortunately, we went through hell and hell water. I'll be 45 in June. I'm not sure how old you are. You look young. So you might be familiar, what I'm talking about. When we were younger, it's totally different from what our kids. And we don't want to see our children suffer like what we suffered from.
Yeah.
uh, my family was poor, real poor. And I can remember Christmas time, all my friends are talking about getting this and getting that. And all I remember is like I wanted my grandfather back, and I'll never forget it, because it's like you don't understand death until you go through it.
Yeah.
And we weren't taught about death until we had to experience it. And unfortunately, these children now, death is around everywhere. And it's like we need to make the positive, bring back Bible studies, bring back family time, all the positive we need to do. And that's our generation to do that, so we can make a change. We're the ones to make the change for the better, since our generation is the one that made it bad. But we gotta get back into, you know everybody got their own religion. I don't even like to go into religion only on Tuesdays, but everybody, it didn't matter. Once a week, someone, or if you're at your friend's house, you're staying in that house. If they're doing Bible studies, you can't leave until that Bible studies is done.
Yeah.
I remember going to my friend's house, and that's why I started to do the Bible studies. I got my minister gave me the approval of it because when I was on tour, there was a little boy that didn't know what a Bible was, and it broke my heart because we grew up on Bible studies. We grew up going to CCD, church, any kind of God we grew up on. But now people, they really don't want to talk about God. And it's like we got to bring God back to overcome this evilness and take it away from us. You understand? And,
Yes.
every day isn't promised. But if we can make a positive change, we all can do it. We're all gods and goddesses. So our love around the world, if we all put it together as one, like you said about uniting, we're the ones to make that change and do it. And I believe we can make that change. I really feel that's why I say it on Tuesday. We're the ones to make the change. I really say it because I mean it. And I'm the platform to get it out there. We're internationally on the Iccy Showw right now. And
Yeah.
it's like, I was gonna give up my show. I lost my brother in September, and I was gonna give up my show because it was mentally I drained from it. And I didn't. So many people contacted me. Please don't give up your show. Please, you've been around. You're the glue, and you're the roots of hip hop to make us go. And it's like when I got all that positive feedback, it brought my spirits up. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna keep going for everybody out there because I got 5 different shows, and obviously God wants me to preach and keep on preaching about God, and more that keep on going out there. Maybe I can make a change. And by you doing it, by the next person doing it, for our children to get back on track like we did. Back in the day, you could leave your doors unlocked. You can leave your window unlocked. You could ask your neighbor for sugar if you didn't have sugar. If your mom's running or your dad's running to the store, you're going to the neighbor's house. Street lights come on, you better be in the house or you're getting that butt whipped. Things like that.
As we thought, we said it earlier. It take me to shine my light. So if you see how I go, you can be like, oh, I want to be like him. So I need to start it with me. So once I started with me, then once you remember, you ever see like a snowball and they put it on the top of a hill and it started rolling and it pick up that
Yes,
momentum, and when it reach down to the bottom you can't stop it
yes,
anymore. So
yes,
if we started with us, then people gonna have to join the train.
yes,
You have to be about it and be about it. And once someone see you with that light, they're gonna follow. They're gonna come. Okay, it's the same with the negative energy. It's pulling those people because it's so convincing.
yes,
So be about it and be about it and be true to it, and it will
yes.
happen. You can make the change.
Thank you, and you too, sir. 100%. I definitely feel it.
So, but I'm gonna tell you now before you say, don't never give up your platform, because I say I appreciate you to have me on your platform. Don't give it up because I know there's people out there that you may not know of. Because sometimes some people don't want to come to say, hey, you're doing this for me, but you're saving a lot of people's life
Thank you.
daily when you go on to there. Just to be punctual every day, going on there and saying those things, people look forward to you. So if you stop, it's gonna be devastating to others. So I would say don't stop.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much. Definitely. And you don't stop either. And I hope the next time you call me, you tell me that you're going to on tour, or you're going, if you ever come to Boston, Massachusetts, make sure you link with me.
Yeah, I plan I tell Tenton that I supposed to come over there. He told me, hey, you should come in the summertime when it's warmer over here.
Yes.
So I tell him I'm not sure of the day, the time, but if I come, I'll definitely connect with you.
Yes.
But he thought he thought I'm scared of the cold. I'm like, hey, I live in New York for so many years, so I'm not scared of the cold.
New York's colder than Boston.
You
I've been to New York. New York's my second home. I love New York. Shout out to New York. Salute to all the barrels. Um, that's where hip hop originated. So shout out to New York. You have to give them shout outs, definitely.
shout out to New York.
Wu-Tang, definitely Legal Mob Entertainment. Everybody that's Megadon's manager. She is actually Miss BK. Are you familiar with her?
No.
She got a radio station. She's Megadon's manager. Miss BK, I be promoting her. If you see Legal Mob Entertainment, that is her. She's the CEO of that company.
Okay.
And I'm part of her team for the promotion, but she does have a radio station. So I tell artists this. I say, you have to invest in yourself. And people think, like I had to invest in myself. But one thing is, to get interviews on radio stations, getting interviews all around the world is important. That's where I suggest putting the money, and getting your music played on any radio station. That's another thing. That
Those are
Yes, because people are gonna stop, contacting you. They're gonna request you. They're gonna, put the dots in. When they start to hear what you actually are out there doing as an artist with your material, when they listen to your material, when they hear it, they'll be able to connect why you're doing what you do, and that's why you'll get out there. And are you looking for a manager right now, or are you rather just stay self-made?
but my belief is if something should happen, it's gonna happen. So what the best part about me is I'm not sitting around waiting for something to happen. I'm actually doing for myself. So if someone come along the road, then I'm welcoming for it. But I have no limitation to say, oh, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for everything. But in turn, I'm doing everything for myself. So as I say, I write, I release, I copyright, I do everything on my own. That's why my music is out there. But I'm building myself. So if someone come along, they're not taking me from the bottom. I already established a lot on my own. But
Right.
I'm well by anyone, a mentor, a manager, whoever want to come and be a part of Careous production.
Definitely, definitely. So anyone that's tuning in and wants to be a part of his team, make sure you link with him. I love his music. I actually let them know where they can find your music.
So I'm on all music platform, Apple Music, YouTube. It's I would say all the major music platform. It's I'm on social medias too, but it's all music platform. I'm through DistroKid, so they put it out on all music made. So if you're in Africa, I think you can go it from Boom or Audio Mac. In those in Africa, you can get the music right there. But in the rest of the world, I think YouTube do have the music too, and then Apple. The music is also in Amazon,
Okay.
so in a lot of different places.
Now, would you like to freestyle something right now for us?
Yeah, you know what?
All
Let me.
right, let's go. Let's get it on the Iccy Show. That's what I'm talking about. I was hoping you said yes.
I should said no. Oh my gosh. So wait, it's gonna take me a little time to set it up. So let me set up the music here.
Okay, take your time. No, no, no rush. Yeah, I didn't tell you I was gonna ask you, so it was unexpected. So take your time. Don't feel the pressure.
Okay, let me see if I can get it for you.
Where do you get the most support around the world for your audience?
For my audience, in Africa,
Salute
that's a
to Africa,
that's
motherland.
that's a good question. Yes, actually, my most support now is coming from Africa. Let me
Salute
see.
to Africa.
Yeah,
Africa, you have YouTube out there too, because I have a couple of people that live out there and they support the Iccy Show, and they use YouTube.
they okay.
They certain and you know, with the towers and that, it depending on if they have strong singles and stuff like that, it really all depends on that.
Let me see if I figure it out. Um, okay.
Here we go.
I want to make sure if that's the beat or it's
Yep.
not.
And nobody, this is his music. We're about to hear it live on the Iccy Show. It's gonna be a freestyle. Let's go.
Wait, 1 second. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up for you.
I'm excited. See, I'm like a kid in a candy shop. Imagine the young ones that you can make an input. That's why I feel it. I feel it all positive on Saturday.
You know, for Careous. So big up. Yo, life is like time keep moving on. Enough man kick up while enough man down. But as a rest of man, me have to work on the farm. I just put me so I meet them can't harm. Move past them like 53 storm. Send out the place now, look on the land. The blazing fire, so me ask for your warm. Them a anticipate, them want me perform. Kick it like a ball, no way me not stall. Them a hope and pray for Careous down. Call them stick it open like a door and rock to the core. No matter how me give them silver more. Kick it like a ball, no way me not stall. Them a hope and pray for Careous down. Call them stick it open like a door and rock to the core. No matter how me give them silver more. Me get me blessing from the love the style. It hurts me at the city youth empire. Heartless murderer when the response to child. I must see amphibian grass reptile. Why you kill me out because I want to know the truth. Everyone no man as I trying you. Don't give me no gun, me no want to target for shoot. You can't go down my branch, you can't side from my road. Kick it like a ball, no way me not stall. Them a hope and pray for Careous down. Call them stick it open like a door and run to the core. No matter how me give them silver more. Kick it like a ball, no way me not stall. Them a hope and pray for Careous down. Call them stick it open like a door and run to the core. No matter how me give them silver more. Them fall for corruption and them not live up. And them sell out them soul cause them want the bus. But me not eat legally and the nasty stuff. Can't find a new gear when them not give up. When me rising at the morning and me heal the king. When the pressures of life when me not give in. Decision have to make a head that sink or swim. And me not walk them road for them born the skin. Think like a ball, no way me not stall. Them a hope and pray for Careous down. Call them stick it open like a door and run to the door. No matter how me give them silver more. Kick it like a ball, no way me not stall. Them a hope and pray for Careous down. Call them stick it open like a door and run to the door. No matter how me give them silver more.
Fire, fire. Salute to you, definitely. Oh my
I'm
God.
a Republican voter.
I'm a public school parent.
Buji Bonte.
Wait, thank you.
Fire, fire. For real, for real. Yo, you killed it. For real. Definitely. Much love and respect to you. Definitely. Definitely.
Thank
Definitely.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, you go in. I can tell. I want to go to one of your shows. I can't wait till you come to Boston. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it lit. Definitely out here in Boston, for real. I look forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah, we're gonna link up for sure. Yeah, that's for sure.
Definitely. So anybody that wants a feature with him, link with him. I'm definitely telling you, get a feature with him. I actually got a female. I'm gonna my girl just performed last night. We had a show last night, and it was a DJ's birthday. So they had a big birthday bash, and it was crazy. And I have a female. I think your voice will go good with her. I'm gonna talk to her, and if you want guys want the feature, you talk among each other. You know, she's one of my good people's good friends. So, but pick ups to you. You did it. The music is fire, and much love and respect to you. Keep on going. Don't let nothing stop you. Definitely do not let nothing stop you.
No, never, never. If there's in part of the song, I say, I just put me here so I meet them can So it's the same for you too. You're here for a reason, so no one can stop your time. It's only with the Most High.
Facts, big facts. Thank you. I appreciate you. Is there any shout outs or anything else you would like to bring up on the interview?
So first and foremost, I would say my mom, because she's my hero. So she's my mom and my dad. So she's my hero right there. So I would say big up to my mom.
Salute to your mom.
Most respect to her. So, and I would say I would big up my crew, the Bulla crew from school days back in the days. I'll big them up, and everyone on it don't know their name. I'm talking about Holly Ranks, Blessed, Otis, Endless, and the list goes on. I have to big up Billy and Father Tenton from out of Boston too. You know,
Okay.
Tenton, yeah, he large.
Yeah, he was on the Iccy Show. He was on the I had him
Yeah,
in January.
yes, he was there. That's why I told you I'm coming to see him. So that's what I was saying,
Yeah,
Tenton.
yeah. At first, I'm like, wait a minute. When you said the name, I was trying to
Yeah.
figure out. I do a lot of interviews, and but I knew the name, and you're close. You'll be close to me. I
Yes.
know exactly
Yes.
where his location is. Not like that, but I know where he lives. So you like 40 minutes from me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely I'll link him up.
Yeah, definitely. When you out here, definitely salute to him. He was actually in Jamaica when I did his interview in January.
I saw the interview. I watched it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's love right there.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah, I definitely give support. Respect goes where respect come from.
Yes,
And we need to look out for each other, show each other more love, and then this world would be better
yes.
for everyone.
Yes, definitely. And we did a lot of food for thought during this interview. This was a good interview and it's a positive interview. And if you guys are just tuning in, I suggest you rewind this interview after we're done and listen to what we were talking about. It was a lot of food for thought. This artist right here, make sure you book him, get a feature with him. And he's about being positive and for our children. And like I said, you're gonna have to rewind this interview so you can see it from the beginning. But we talked a lot of deep things, and I appreciate this was a good interview, and I appreciate you let me be your first interview on the Iccy Show. This is interview 549 interviews I've done in 4.5 years, so we are internationally. And I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. And I say, sometimes the way you start is the way you're gonna end it. So I say, I'm elated to be on your decorative platform. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. You're very welcome, and thank you for coming on and taking the time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is there anything else you would like to bring up?
The only part I would leave it off is just be the change that you want to see.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank
I,
you.
I appreciate you, Careous, from Jamaica. Much love and respect. God bless.
God bless. Be safe. Be safe.
Peace, love, and respect to everybody that tuned in on this Saturday evening. Tell a friend if you want to interview. Inbox your girl Jackie Brown with 2 C's, i.e. Brown. I'm booking until the end of April. So inbox me and let you know the dates I have available. And when you come to Boston, definitely give me like a week notice so I could take the time off of my job. So we could do some recording. Well, I don't know recording, but I would like to do some like photo shoots and stuff. And I'll do a live interview with you.
Yes.
We'll
Definitely. I'll
talk
give
about
you.
it after here because I got a place I could take you to do the interview, and I could do yours and your friends at the same time.
Yeah. Father Tenton. We can do. Yes. Yes. So
Yeah,
I'll give you advance notice.
definitely. He said you someone on here said you got a nice flow. They said good job. Salute to everyone. Peace. I appreciate it. He appreciates it too.
Thank you. Thank you everyone that tuned in. I couldn't see any comments,
When
so
we
but thank you anyone.
it's gonna reload. It will take about a couple minutes to upload everything, and then you'll be able to see everything. It'll be on
Okay.
your page too.
All right. Once I this song that I freestyle for you, once I record, I'm gonna send it to you so you can get a more deep dive in it and you'll see what it's about.
I love Jamaican music, to be honest. I love reggae. I'm a big fan. So definitely, I look forward to hearing that. DJ Black, you need to link with this artist. You just missed it. He just did a freestyle. He was a beast. I'm telling you, you need to link with him from Jamaica right here. Definitely to Boston 617. You know, we're internationally. Thank you for everyone that tuned in from Canada, Boston, Africa, New York. Salute to everybody. Much love and respect. This is interview 549 interviews. Everyone follow this artist. If you don't know, let them know again what your Facebook is.
So I'm Dwayne Smith on Facebook. You can find me as Dwayne Smith on Facebook. For Instagram, IG, I have Careous _ 1905, and I think I'm the same for TikTok too.
Okay.
Yes.
That, see, there you go. That TikTok would be perfect for what we were talking about.
Yes.
You can have the kids be in the videos. You know, I could see it blowing up big. So you got to keep me updated, definitely.
I will. Thank
All
you
right,
so
much love, respect, and have a great night, everyone that tuned in.
Thank you again.
God bless. Thank you. Tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Peace, love, and respect.